Hello, everyone. This is Joe Boston with Real Estate for Life, and here to invite you to our fix and flip meeting that's going to be on November 18th at 10:30 a.m. And we are going to be discussing the components of fix and flip. It's one of our opportunity circles, but what I have uh, here in front of you is a real estate exit strategy analyzer. It's one of the tools that we actually use to evaluate what the best option is. And we're going to cover this at the meeting. But in addition to that, we're going to talk to you about one, how you calculate and analyze deals. Two, how you partner with us, in this marketplace to do fix and flip properties. And then we're going to have lenders that are going to be attending the meeting to share with you their programs and strategies that you could use using their lending platforms. But one of the things that I wanted to highlight is it's very hard to know in these days what the best option is. Now, a lot of us are told, you start with wholesaling, then you transition into doing rentals, then you do fix and flip, and then, you just migrate to owner finance. But you still should have a tool that analyzes all of them. And so we have put together a tool that does that. And that's what you have on the screen. And it's just a quick snapshot of what we've been working on. And when you do have a deal or an opportunity that's presented to you, you could quickly input the information that you have regarding the property and then determine if it's better to rent, owner finance, or flip. And it'll give you the statistics on each one of those exit strategies, because you might be wanting to, just flip it. But if you have to hold it longer than, you might anticipate, you might have to transition that to a rental, or better yet, an owner finance property, which, let me tell you something right now, the climate that I'm seeing is leading towards owner finance. And I really like owner financing. One of the things that I'm doing is I'm a builder, and I automatically put my properties in an owner finance model. And so I really like the benefits of owner finance. And we do have an opportunity circle for owner finance, and we do have an opportunity circle leader that can assist you. So if you are a landlord that wants to transition those properties into an owner finance model, definitely we have the tools for you to do so. So want you to go to dallasreig.com, check out what we have. We definitely have focused on projects so that you have an exit strategy that can make you money, right out the gate. So we don't want you to have to sit back and watch the market and feel like you can't make moves in this marketplace, because people are moving every day. We're in the DFW market, which is increasing like everywhere else, but people are still purchasing homes and, still want creative financing. And so we actually have the ability to assist you with those type of opportunities. So what you have in front of you, just to go into a little bit more detail, is we have a rental analysis. And one of the things that it shows you is, it compares the principal, interest, taxes, and insurance payment to what your actual rental income would be, to give you a definitive cash flow estimate, but that's a gross cash flow. And then we analyze what those expenses will be, because one of the things we want to do is give you the truth. A lot of times we don't account for all the expenses that are in a transaction. And so that is really what can get someone in trouble. If you don't calculate your expenses, then you could be upside down. And we're going to talk about that at the meeting on the 18th as well. And so we have calculated and captured the majority of all the expenses in our analysis so that we can show you what they are, discuss them. In addition to that, not only for the investor, but also for the home buyer, because here's another real big issue is the home buyer is purchasing a property and they're giving, a portion of what they should bring to the table at closing. And then at closing, they are alarmed because they didn't, save enough or get enough money because they didn't calculate their closing costs accurately. Well, we actually go through an analysis and estimate what those different costs will be, so there's no surprises, and it's actually in our analysis. So one of the things I'd like you to do is put that on your calendar. And again, that's going to be November 18th at 10:30. And we want to be able to show you what we've done in our analyzer, as well as we're going to talk about, again, how you can work with us if you do have an opportunity, and then meet our lenders that actually support us. So we're excited. It's fix and flip month. I think in the next, in this market, when interest rates are higher, people are going to start transitioning out of these properties. It's a really good opportunity, to learn this skill, because, as interest rates do eventually start to come down, because prices will eventually go down, you want to be able to analyze if there are opportunities out there for you, but you got to have the right tool. So we're going to talk about those things at the meeting, and also want you to register again at dallasreig.com. But we want to work with you. We want to assist you in becoming successful in real estate investing. But again, all of us use tools, and we have teams, and we get experience through, doing projects. And if you want to work with people that are doing projects, we are definitely that group that can do that. But in addition to that, you want to look at the tools that might benefit you when you're in the field and when you're approaching a lender, because invariably, you're going to need money to do this business. And so they want to know that you're savvy enough to, execute and close transactions. So this is going to definitely help you. And so again, we want you to attend our meeting on November 18th at 10:30. And we were excited to show you what we've been working on and how we can actually assist you. So I will see you then.